Hey there, true believers. Have you ever thought you knew everything there is to know about your favorite Marvel superheroes? Well, think again. Today we're diving deep into the Marvel Universe to uncover some fascinating and little-known facts about our beloved heroes that even the most seasoned fans might find surprising. From the intricate science behind Spider-Man's web shooters to the mystic nuances of Thor's worthiness, we've got a lineup that'll make you see these characters in a whole new light. So, grab your vibranium shield, summon your enchanted hammers, and let's embark on this epic journey together. Spider-Man's web shooters, a testament to Peter Parker's genius. We all love Spider-Man for his relatable persona and witty banter, but let's not forget that Peter Parker is an intellectual powerhouse. Did you know that the web shooters he uses are entirely his own invention? In the original comics, Peter, at just 15 years old, develops a synthetic web fluid and the mechanical devices to deploy it. This isn't just sticky stuff. It's a bioengineered polymer that can support his weight, adhere to surfaces, and dissolve after a set period, all controlled chemically. Contrast this with versions like Sam Raimi's film trilogy, where Spidey has organic webs. While organic webs simplify the narrative for the big screen, they omit a crucial aspect of Peter's character: his scientific prowess. In the comics, his creation of the web shooters showcases his genius-level intellect, placing him among Marvel's smartest characters. In fact, Peter's IQ is estimated to be around 250, rivaling the likes of Tony Stark and Reed Richards. This emphasis on intellect not only adds depth to his character, but also inspires readers, highlighting that brains can be just as powerful as brawn in the superhero world. Iron Man's suit, from gray to iconic red and gold. When Iron Man debuted in Tales of Suspense Number 39 in 1963, his suit was a bulky gray armor, not exactly the sleek design we're familiar with today. The gray color was intended to emphasize the industrial, mechanized nature of his first suit, which Tony Stark hastily built in captivity to escape his captors. By Tales of Suspense Number 40, just one issue later, the suit's color changed to gold. This was partly due to printing limitations and feedback that the gray was too dull on the pages. The gold armor stuck around until Tales of Suspense 48, when artist Jack Kirby introduced the red and gold design that became Iron Man's signature look. The red and gold colors weren't just aesthetic choices. They symbolized Tony's transformation from arms dealer to superhero. The red signifies courage and passion, while the gold represents wealth and ingenuity, attributes that define Tony Stark. Over the years, Iron Man's armor has evolved technologically as well, incorporating advancements like the nanoparticle suit seen in the MCU's Avengers: Infinity War. As of 2023, Tony has created over 60 different armor models in the comics, each tailored for specific scenarios, from deep-sea diving to space exploration. Thor's worthiness, more than just lifting Mjolnir. Everyone knows that only the worthy can lift Mjolnir, Thor's enchanted hammer. But what does worthiness truly entail? Odin's enchantment isn't just about being pure of heart. It's a complex moral and ethical standard embedded within the hammer's Uru metal. Interestingly, there have been several instances where other characters have lifted Mjolnir, each revealing layers about what it means to be worthy. For example, in Avengers 293, Captain America lifts Mjolnir, highlighting his unwavering honor and integrity. Even characters like Beta Ray Bill, an alien warrior, have proven worthy, leading to Odin bestowing upon him his own hammer, Stormbreaker. In What If? Number 47, even Dr. Doom lifts Mjolnir, albeit under specific circumstances, suggesting that worthiness can be context-dependent. One of the most fascinating cases is that of Jane Foster. In 2014's Original Sin storyline, she becomes Thor after the hammer deems her worthy. Despite battling cancer, Jane chooses to take up the mantle, knowing it will accelerate her illness, but also understanding the greater good she can achieve as Thor. This elevates the concept of worthiness to include self-sacrifice and altruism at the highest level. Captain America's shield, a unique alloy. Captain America's shield is often thought to be made of pure vibranium, but the truth is more intriguing. The shield is composed of a one-of-a-kind alloy of vibranium and steel, sometimes referred to as proto-adamantium. According to Marvel lore, Metallurgist Dr. Myron McLean was commissioned during World War II to create an impenetrable substance for tank armor. One night, after working tirelessly, he falls asleep and upon waking, finds that the vibranium and steel have fused in a way he cannot replicate. A once-in-a-lifetime accidental creation. The resulting alloy is lightweight, nearly indestructible, and absorbs all vibrations, making it the perfect shield. What's fascinating is that Dr. McLean spent decades trying to recreate this alloy, leading to the creation of adamantium, the metal bonded to Wolverine's skeleton. However, adamantium isn't as vibration-absorbent as Cap's shield, highlighting the shield's unique properties. The shield's durability has been tested numerous times, surviving blows from Thor's hammer and even the heat of the sun. It's not just a weapon, but a symbol of protection, embodying the ideals of defense rather than aggression, aligning perfectly with Steve Rogers' character, the Hulk's original gray hue. In The Incredible Hulk #1, 1962, the Hulk was initially gray, not the iconic green we're familiar with today. The change wasn't a creative decision, but rather a practical one, stemming from printing issues. The gray color caused inconsistencies on the page due to limitations in printing technology at the time. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby decided to switch to green in The Incredible Hulk #2, as the color was easier to print consistently. Interestingly, this change inadvertently added depth to the character. The green hue became symbolic of the Hulk's connection to gamma radiation and his otherworldly nature. The Gray Hulk wasn't forgotten, though. In the late 1980s, writer Peter David reintroduced the Gray Hulk as an incarnation named Joe Fixit, a smarter but morally ambiguous version residing in Las Vegas. This exploration of multiple Hulk personas delved into Bruce Banner's psyche, addressing themes of dissociative identity disorder. Psychologically, the Hulk represents repressed emotions and trauma, and the different colors signify varying aspects of his personality. As of recent comics, there have been numerous Hulk forms, including the Devil Hulk and the World Breaker Hulk, each with distinct powers and intelligence levels. Black Widow's prolonged youth. Natalia Alyanovna Romanova, better known as Black Widow, isn't just an expert spy and combatant. She also possesses a slowed aging process, thanks to biotechnology enhancements. Enrolled in the USSR's Red Room program, Natasha was biotechnologically and psychotechnologically enhanced, granting her peak human physical abilities and resistance to aging and disease. In the comics, it's revealed that Natasha was born around 1928, making her nearly a century old by today's standards. Her longevity is attributed to a variation of the Super Soldier Serum, similar but not identical to the one given to Captain America. This not only explains her extended youth, but also her exceptional resilience and healing abilities. The Red Room's manipulations didn't stop at physical enhancements. Natasha's memories were implanted and altered to ensure her loyalty to the state. This dark aspect of her past adds layers to her character, exploring themes of identity, free will, and redemption. Her defection to S.H.I.E.L.D. and subsequent role in the Avengers symbolize her quest for atonement. By 2023, Black Widow has been a key player in major events like Secret Empire and Infinity Countdown, proving that she's more than just a master assassin. She's a linchpin in the Marvel Universe's intricate tapestry. Hawkeye's hearing loss. Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, is known for his impeccable aim, but did you know he's also depicted as deaf or hard of hearing in various comic storylines? This aspect of his character first appeared in Hawkeye #1, 1983, where he loses 80% of his hearing due to a sonic arrowhead used against him. In the 2014 Hawkeye series by Matt Fraction and David Aja, Clint's hearing loss is reintroduced and becomes a significant part of the narrative. The comics employ innovative visual storytelling, using sign language and lip-reading illustrations to convey his perspective. This not only adds depth to his character, but also brings representation of the deaf and hard-of-hearing community to mainstream comics. Hawkeye's hearing impairment affects his combat strategies and interactions, making him rely more on his other senses and nonverbal communication. It humanizes him, showing that even superheroes have vulnerabilities. In a world of gods and superhumans, Clint remains steadfast without any superpowers, and his hearing loss emphasizes his resilience and adaptability. Moreover, This portrayal has influenced the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In the Disney Plus series Hawkeye 2021, Clint is shown using a hearing aid, acknowledging the cumulative damage from years of explosions and battles. This inclusion brings the character closer to his comic book roots and promotes awareness about hearing disabilities. Black Panther, preceding the Black Panther Party. It's a common misconception that Marvel's Black Panther was named after the Black Panther Party, but the character actually debuted months before the party was founded. T'Challa first appeared in Fantastic Four No. 52 in July 1966, while the Black Panther Party was established in October of the same year. Created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, Black Panther was the first black superhero in mainstream American comics. His introduction was a significant milestone, breaking racial barriers in the comics industry. T'Challa is not just a superhero, he's the King of Wakanda, a technologically advanced African nation that has never been conquered or colonized. This portrayal subverts the typical narratives about African countries, offering a vision of Afrofuturism that blends technology with rich cultural heritage. Throughout the comics, T'Challa holds multiple degrees, including a PhD in physics from Oxford University, showcasing his intellect alongside his physical prowess. He's been a member of the Illuminati, a secret group of the smartest and most powerful heroes, emphasizing his strategic importance in the Marvel Universe. By embedding complex political and social themes into Black Panther's stories, Marvel opened avenues for discussions on colonialism, race, and global responsibility. T'Challa's legacy continues to influence new generations, solidifying his role as a cultural icon. Doctor Strange's origins as a surgeon. Before becoming the Sorcerer Supreme, Stephen Strange was one of the world's leading neurosurgeons. His medical career wasn't just a backstory detail, it significantly shapes his approach to magic and problem-solving. Strange's hands were his most valuable asset, and after a car accident severely damages them, he exhausts his fortune seeking a cure. This quest leads him to the Ancient One in the Himalayas, where he embarks on a journey from skepticism to mastery of the mystic arts. The transition from science to magic isn't portrayed as a dichotomy, but rather as an expansion of understanding. What's fascinating is how Strange applies his analytical and methodological skills from medicine to magic. He studies spells like medical procedures, understanding their intricacies and potential side effects. This meticulous approach sets him apart from other practitioners who rely more on innate talent or tradition. Themes of humility and redemption are central to his character. Initially arrogant, Strange's loss forces him to confront his ego, leading to personal growth. His medical ethics carry over into his role as Sorcerer Supreme, where he often prioritizes preserving life and balancing cosmic forces. As of 2023, Doctor Strange's expertise spans multiple dimensions and realities. He's played pivotal roles in events like the Infinity Gauntlet saga and the Time Runs Out storyline, demonstrating that his depth goes far beyond casting spells. Captain Marvel's evolution from Ms. Marvel. Carol Danvers' journey from Ms. Marvel to Captain Marvel is not just a change in title, but a significant evolution of her character and what she represents. Introduced in 1968's Marvel Superheroes No. 13 as a security officer, Carol gains superpowers after an explosion involving Kree technology. Initially taking on the mantle of Ms. Marvel in 1977, she embodied the feminist movements of the time, but her stories were often limited by the era's gender norms. It wasn't until 2012, when writer Kelly Sue DeConnick reimagined her as Captain Marvel, that Carol fully embraced a role of leadership and empowerment. Assuming the Captain Marvel title carries heavy significance as she steps into a name previously held by Kree warrior Mar-Vell. This transition symbolizes breaking glass ceilings within both the fictional universe and the real-world comics industry. Her new persona emphasizes strength, resilience, and independence. Carol's power levels are among the highest in the Marvel Universe, with abilities like energy absorption, flight, and superhuman strength. She's led the Avengers, commanded space missions, and played key roles in major events like Civil War II. Her character growth reflects broader themes of identity, responsibility, and self-actualization. By championing these narratives, Captain Marvel has become a beacon for representation, inspiring a new generation of readers and solidifying her status as a flagship character in Marvel's lineup. And there you have it, folks. Even in the vast expanse of the Marvel Universe, there's always more than meets the eye. These intriguing facts not only deepen our appreciation for these iconic characters, but also highlight the rich storytelling and complex themes that Marvel has woven over the decades. Whether it's the scientific genius of a teenage Peter Parker, the symbolic evolution of Iron Man's armor, or the socio-political impact of Black Panther, each hero brings a unique facet to the tapestry of superhero lore. For those of us who have journeyed through these stories, understanding these nuances enhances our connection to the characters we love. So next time you pick up a comic or watch a Marvel movie, keep an eye out for these hidden depths. Who knows what other secrets are waiting to be discovered? Until then, stay curious, keep exploring, and as always, Excelsior!